Hi, I'm Anja from Exali and I'm here at the Freelance Unlocked in Berlin with Matteo. Hi Matteo. What do you do actually?
Well, let's see if I can explain this. I'm a myth maker. I help founders find their authentic self, find a way to promote themselves, and then build a mythology.
So it's kind of like personal branding. So how do you build a personal brand?
Well, you build a personal brand from a deep place inside of you. That's the complicated part. Like, to create an artificial brand is not your job because you need to be yourself on the market. And the hard part is that whenever I tell you, oh, you really need to be yourself, there's something that clicks inside of you that says, no, 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 I don't need to be myself. That would be too dangerous. And this is the work I do as a coach.
Great. So what advantages do storytelling skills bring to a business?
Well, if you look at a business, how a business is like a successful business, let's look at Apple. Okay, so Apple has a really powerful brand. Okay, it gives you stickers, right, and you stick them to your clothes, to your car, and to your closet. And then it has these amazing stories, like the two Steves, Steve Wozniak, Steve Jobs, founding the company. And then it has these rituals, like the keynote that just happened, the presentations and WWDC, etc. And then it has this sense of belonging, like I have an iPhone, I am an iPhone. Some people say I'm an Android, I'm an iPhone, right? They belong to the brand. This is building a true branding. This is building all of the steps of branding, not just the logo type, not just the logo image, but actually bringing together all the aspects that create a mythology.
Wow, that's great. Are there things you have to pay attention to, or are there any risks when you use storytelling in a business?
I don't think there's any risk. The risk is to plan things in a too artificial way. Like you're trying to be this other person and instead of just being yourself. And the other risk for a business is actually, in order to start to tell a story, the business needs to be a certain type of character. And some businesses are risk averse. They don't want to find a specific voice. And think about Netflix, right? Netflix has a very specific voice. Netflix communicates in a very deliberate way, provocative, etc. They trust that the brand can have a personality. And this is what you need in order to really leverage storytelling. But it's pretty tricky because you have to have everybody in agreement that yes, we're going to talk about cocaine on a campaign, which is not commonplace, right?
Okay, and for my last questions, do you have any tips for freelancers when building up a personal brand or using storytelling skills?
Okay, I'm going to push back a little bit on the idea of tips. I don't have tips, I have mindset. So what I can suggest is that what we need to do as self-employed professionals is to be present on the market and be attractive. Okay, that's all there is. We don't need to sell. You just need to be there with your best shirt, with your best smile, and then people will come to you, will be attracted. What I think a lot of times is to send a frequency out, a resonant frequency out, and then capture the interest. And this is something that book authors, that cinema authors, that influencers do really well. They send out a resonant frequency. And everybody needs to do that. And it's complicated, it takes a lot of work, and this is why I help people do that.
Thank you so much for your very interesting insights. I hope you have a great weekend and day at the Freelance Unlocked and here in Berlin.
Thank you so much. I wish you also to have a fantastic time at Freelancer Unlocked and hope to meet you soon.